Hey guys, what's up? It's Derek. I'm out just walking down by the river right by my house, and I want to do a little quick gear review for you. In lieu of time, I'm going to get everything going and then kind of tell you what I have. MSR pot. This is a little alcohol stove. Comes like this. The stove is actually in here. This is super cheap, relatively lightweight, and we're going to see how it works. I've actually never even used this thing outside before, just kind of got it. I've tested it in the kitchen, but you know, that's a little different than outside, obviously. Boom, boom, packed in there. Got my little windscreen, got my pot. This is the stove. It comes in this case. That's the actual stove. This is the stove stand. And frankly, this bag is a pain in the ass to get the thing out of. But whatever, I guess it keeps it from rattling around. So, stove stand. Can we see what I'm doing? I suppose we can. Let's get it like this. ALOCS. There's the stove. Talk about that in a minute. It's kind of like a Trangia, but it's a cheap one. I have a couple ounces of denatured alcohol in here. Actually, it's isopropyl alcohol. We'll get it fired up and then I'll go over the technical specs. Lid locks on really good. Threads on, I should say. See if we can do this without getting lit up. Alcohol burns clearly, so you can't really see the fire until it's lit. So you know, you got to put your hand over it. Definitely lit. Definitely not lit. Try it again. I might have overfilled the thing. Burning. Put her down in there, get her going. Alright. It's a little bit windy out here. We'll see how this thing does. .45 degrees out today. 2 cups of water. Tap water. Windscreen. Lock her down there. Still going? Oh, we're still going. We're still going. Okay, we're good. Let's start the countdown timer of destruction. Alarm, chrono. I don't know if you can see this thing. Ready, set, go. Okay, so here's the deal. This is an ALOCS alcohol burning stove. You can buy these on Amazon. They're like $12. So this thing, you know, it's an alcohol stove. Ideally, you would like to burn something like heat antifreeze, H-E-E-T. You can use denatured alcohol. I'm using isopropyl alcohol. Uh-oh, windscreen. Modification to the windscreen. Might have to pinch the windscreen together, I suppose. Still going? I still feel heat, so we're still going. Alright, anyways. ALOCS, whatever it's called. Alcohol burning stove. You can buy them on Amazon. 12 bucks. It's aluminum. It looks like it's brass. It's really not. The body, you pour your denatured alcohol, or you pour your heat antifreeze, or you pour your isopropyl alcohol. I mean, shit, anything that'll burn, frankly, will go in the thing. It's a couple inches tall. It's got like 32 holes around the top. That's where the jets come out to make everything heat up. It's still burning in there. Yeah, my windscreen's kind of suspect, but we'll see what happens. We're at 1 minute and 39 seconds. 44 degrees out today, Petoskey, Michigan. So the stove, very lightweight, comes with a very nice cap. It's got a good rubber O-ring gasket in there, so you shouldn't be worried about the thing you know, leaking fuel on you when you're putting it in your backpack. This lid is a snuffer lid, plus it's a simmer lid. So what you do, it's got this little tab you flip up, and you can actually put it on top, and you can control the flame. So you can kind of simmer the thing. You know, you open it full bore if you really want to go. If you really want to go full bore, you don't even put this thing on. But if you want to really simmer, you kind of just put it on, and it shuts the jets off, and the fire actually just comes out the little top. Okay, pretty cool. Put that back. This is a knockoff of the Trangia stove. It's the cheaper version. Okay, so we got the cap, we got the snuff ring. What I have right here, this is an MSR Alpine Stowaway pot. It's $16 on MSR's website. You can find them cheaper. I think I got mine for like $12.99 somewhere. Jay's Sporting Goods, Gaylord, Michigan. It is the 475 milliliter version. They do make, I think, 4 different versions. 475 milliliters to, make sure we're still going, still feel heat. People that are not used to metric, 475 milliliters is 1.98 cups, essentially. So you have 2 cups. So I put exactly 2 cups in my little Walmart water bottle, throwing the cap at you, and we're gonna see how long it takes to boil this 2 cups. So ideally, I really probably should have gotten the next biggest one. They make one that's 375 milliliters, and you know, maybe that would have been a little bit better, but this is actually the only one they had, and it was an impulse buy. And you know, for one person, 2 cups, most of your dehydrated meals that you need to rehydrate, use like 2 cups. You know, if you're making coffee, you're not going to drink more than 2 cups. You know, if you're making tea, you're going to use 2 cups. So hopefully 2 cups should be sufficient. We'll see what's going on. It's still burning. I can see the heat rising up on the side over here. And you know, the MSR pot it's made in Thailand, Seagull brand out of Thailand, but it's really nice stuff. I have a bunch of their other pots. They're bigger stuff for like base camp type of situations. This one is sweet. It's got a locking handle over here, flips down, you can pick it up. Obviously I'm not going to do that right now. I'm trying to heat the water as quick as possible. Still going. 4 minutes 45 seconds. But anyways, MSR makes great stuff. It's all stainless steel. It's got a nice little handle on the lid. The bail, the handle flips over, and it's got a locking bail latch on the side. So pretty cool. I mean, this is like a really easy, relatively lightweight solo backpacking setup. You can do lighter, but I mean, I have like, God, 5 or 6 different backpacking setups that I can use. I have an MSR Whisper Light. I have a jet boiled Minimo. We're going from complicated to less complicated. MSR Whisper Light bomb proof. You got to carry that damn red fuel bottle. You got to pump them up. They don't simmer worth a shit. I mean, it's full bore, but you can heat up stuff super fast. They're bomb proof. I've had that thing for like 15 years. Never cleaned it. Never cleaned it. Well, I've like knocked it out against a rock, and it still works great. So if you're cooking for more than one person, that's the way to go. I have a jet boil Minimo. That'd be number deuce. Jet boil Minimo, self-contained. You know, it's a 1 liter pot with the flux ring that hooks onto a isobutane. It's actually like 3 different blends of liquid gas: butane, propane, and isobutane for you organic chemistry majors. That thing, the canister threads right on the bottom, that thing is a boss. It'll heat a whole liter of water to boiling from cold in 2 minutes, and it can be 35 degrees out. That thing is a boss, but it's bulky. I have this thing now, this alcohol stove. Still going? Still going. It's starting to get warm. This is cheap. Well, yeah, no, okay, let's go back. The Whisper Light, those things, I don't know how much they are now, but it's probably like 70 bucks or 60 bucks, you know, plus a fuel bottle, and it burns white gas. You can put diesel in it, you can put regular gasoline in it, so it's very versatile and totally reliable, totally bomb-proof. The Jetboil Minimo, you have to use designated canisters. You don't have to use the ones by Jetboil. You can use the ones by other brands. Coleman even makes them. Threads right on, so that's cool, but you still have to carry around this canister. When it's done, it's empty. It just takes up volume in your pack. But those things are really cool. I have this alcohol stove, cheap. Oh, flame up. Windscreen's actually working. Sorry. Ideally, with an alcohol stove, you want a good amount of ventilation, but they're very prone to wind. You don't want the thing to get totally cut off, because they actually can kind of explode. Flame up in a respectably large manner would be a better way to put it, I suppose. So I have this one. I have a cat can stove that I made out of a, you know, cat food container. That's an alcohol stove too. It's literally just a cat food can that you punch a bunch of holes in the side, fill it full of alcohol, you set your pot right on top of it. That's ultra light. Costs you 50 cents at the dollar store, the 50-cent store for cat food. But, you know, it's like, I don't know, it doesn't work great all the time. I do have, I made a beer can stove out of a can of Pabst Blue Ribbon, where you cut it in half, punch holes in it, slide the top and the bottom together, and it's an alcohol stove, but it's made out of an aluminum can. That thing's pretty sweet, but it's kind of fragile. I mean, you're not going to hurt this thing at all. And then I also do have an alcohol stove that somebody else on eBay made. They made it out of like a, hold up, time check, 840. We have bubbles. You want to see it? I bet you do. Let me not turn this thing off. We have bubbles. All right, so we're going. Let me back you up a little bit. I have this, you know, commercially made alcohol stove out of a can, and it's pretty cool. It's got like, this dude took 2 pieces of titanium, like flat stock. You know, they're not quite as wide as a piece of gum, but he made an X out of titanium that linked together. Oh, better put my lid back on. It's almost boiling. And it, you know, it sits on top of the alcohol stove like that, so it's a pot stand. I got that thing on eBay. Some dude makes them, and it was like, I don't know, $6, and it works pretty sweet. It's actually really cool. Super lightweight. I haven't really tested it outside yet. And then what else do I have? This thing. Yeah, forgot about that. So, my notes are blowing away. Anyways, MSR Alpine Stowaway pot, 475 milliliter. Oh, look at the flame up. My face was like right by there. Watch out now. ALOCS, ALOCS Spirit Burner on eBay, 12 bucks. Look at the flame up. What's going on with that? Does it not have enough air? So, I don't know what I'm going to use this summer if I go solo backpacking, but we shall see. 10 minutes on the nose, and let me burn my down jacket real quick. Still not going, but it's darn close. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. The stand that actually comes for the stove, it's a pot stand, and it's made out of anodized aluminum. It's relatively burly. It's actually pretty darn burly, but what the hell is going on in here? I don't know what's going on. Like, it needs more air or something? It's a little sketch, man. Hold on now. Let me burn myself on camera. I do it all the time in my house. I don't know what's up with that. I did fill it up too much. That's one thing with alcohol stoves too, is usually you only put like about an ounce of fuel in it, and that'll burn for like 15 minutes or something. It should be able to heat 2 cups of water. I don't know, I poured like a bunch in. I just filled it up. And that actually is what's cool about these things too, is you can put more fuel in them than you need, and you don't waste it. So when it's done, this will still have fuel in it. All you do is screw the cap on, and with that O-ring, seals it very nicely, and there shouldn't be an issue when you put it back in your pack. You know, you can't blow these things out. Safety check. Safety first, not last. Have a future, not a past, as my man Tactical would say. You can't blow these things out because you're going to blow liquid burning alcohol on you. So you have to snuff them. You put the snuffer ring, you just drop it right on there. And it should be good. 11:41. Once again, let me burn my down jacket. See where we're at. You know, I'll give it another minute. Doing pretty good. Let me show you where I'm at real quick. Right down below my house. I'm at the Bear River, Petoskey, Michigan. Nice day. I did it up here because I have a bench. Could have gone down by the river and put it on some rocks, but I figured let's do the bench. My house is right up there actually. It's not the white one, but the little one to the left that you can see. We have this super cool Bear River corridor down here. Bike path, walking path that goes down, gazebo with a grill, you know, houses on the other side, lots of nature. Super cool. It's a big improvement to this area. Let's see where we're at now. Once again, what's up with the flame up? I don't know, but let me burn myself. Okay, we're boiling. That's a boil. We call it 13 minutes. What you want to say? Ask me about this Tech 4.0 watch if you want to, and I'll do a video about that. Watch, chronometer, barometer, thermometer, pace setter, pedometer, I guess that would be called, alarm, all that nonsense. Now I'll show you how to kill yourself real quick here with an alcohol stove. Let's see what I can do. This kind of setup. So your water's done. You take the, here, you want to see what it looks like? I don't know why it's flaming up so much, but here's what, there's the actual burner. You can see all the little jets. There's like 32 jets around there. I don't know why it's flaming up so much, but you just, to snuff it, you drop that guy right on, and she's out. It doesn't let it breathe, so it goes out. Let's look at this bad boy. Hold on, let me flip around to get the light. MSR Seagull brand, made in Thailand. 2 copper, stainless steel, nice little lid. Let me dump this out. The handle works very well. Woo! Handle works great. Flips back over. It's got the bail. Cool setup. Here's the bag that the stove actually comes in. That's cool. I mean, you know, little bag. Let's get the windscreen out of here. Piece of aluminum foil, custom crafted by myself. So there's the, you know, this thing's gonna be hot. I don't know how long it's gonna stay hot for. Do I dare lift it up? I don't know. Here's the pot stand, aluminum. The one defining factor of this stove is, uh-oh, my windscreen's trying to blow away, is the fact that the diameter of this stand dictates how big your pot has to be. I have a Stanley Solo cook set. Everybody that's an outdoor guy on YouTube knows that Stanley Solo cook set. It's a taller one. You can get them at Walmart. It does not work on this. It's actually just smaller than the diameter of this, so it does not fit. So I had to get a different pot when I bought this thing. So, you know, chance happening. That works out well, I suppose. Let's see if this thing's cool enough to grab. It is. This is nice and, well, it's still warm, but, you know, pretty burly. I'm squeezing pretty hard. You're not going to hurt that thing, no way. And then the stove, there's still some fuel in there. This thing, the top, threads right on. Let me put you back down. I feel like I'm doing a poor job of filming here. It looks like it's brass, it's not, it's aluminum. Top threads right on. Nice and tight. Leak test. No leakage. That's what she said. Lid. Flip over. Boom. That's just like a press fit. That goes on there. That goes back in there. Your windscreen. Fold her up. She goes in the bottom of the pot. The stove and the stand go back in the pain in the ass bag. At least it doesn't make it rattle in your pack. Cinches it up. That goes in there. Your lid goes on. And it's kind of, oh, I have the, whoops. That goes on. I don't know why it's not fitting. I don't have the, something in there is cockawooey. Oh, my windscreen wasn't pressed down all the way. And I was sitting on the bead, I suppose. That goes on there. The bail flips over, or the handle flips over, the bail goes on. And you're packed back up and ready to go. Pretty cool. Holler at me if you have any questions. That took, what did I say, 12 minutes, I guess? Bear River, Petoskey, Michigan. Derek signing off. Thanks for watching. Peace out.